My name's Oriana Charles and I play Ren.
I'm Alexander Hackett and I play Hunter.
What is this thing in me? Working with 4 different directors was a treat.
145, take 3.
You get 4 different perspectives on it, you got 4 different takes. When you see the series, you'll know that each one has its own little flair. I definitely say I picked up something different from each episode towards the character of Ren.
147, take 4.
And somewhat like jarring at times, not in a bad way. It was a real adjustment every time because you get used to one way and then a new director would come in and like, I want to do it this way, and you would like have to adjust to try and understand what they were saying. So it was a real education in listening and a real education in basically trying to figure out what they wanted and trying to do that to the best of my ability.
Become a Marked One and join our Patreon community for exclusive insider access, merch, interviews, bloopers, downloads, short stories and more.
My favourite scene to shoot was probably one of the hardest scenes on the whole cast and crew. We were in Wales. I won't give any spoilers about what happens in the scene, but it's going to look incredible. We found a fantastic location and we had a night shoot, and it was a long night shoot. It was very cold, but after seeing the footage back, it's fantastic. I can't quite believe what we did.
My favourite scene to shoot would be when we were in Wales and we did all the night shoots, and then we had like a daytime scene. And because the night shoots were like a lot of fight scenes, quite intense and all very tired, and we're all trying to get the best shot possible, so pressure felt somewhat high. Then we had a daytime scene where it was just me and Ren. There's a little bit of dialogue, but it was very relaxed. The scenery was stunning and we just had fun. And it's not so much that I love that scene in particular. I like the scene, but it was just, I think, the contrast from doing so much in the night.
The fight scenes were the best. I got to work with Ronan and he definitely helped me train a little bit more. I hadn't done any fight scenes or anything like that, especially for film and TV, since drama school, so I was a bit rusty, but he was really understanding, took it slow. I had a fantastic scene partner, Dan. He looks terrifying, but he's actually the loveliest man ever. And yeah, we had a fight. It was great fun, and you'll see that in episode 4.
Oh, I love doing the fight scenes. Are amazing. I love doing the fight scenes. They were great. I get beat up a lot, but but I like getting beat up. I'd rather get hit than do too much hitting, because I think it's more fun to react. So anytime we do the fight scenes, I found it super fun to be doing those. Got beat up quite a bit, got a few bruises here and there, but it's just part of the job. And some of the areas we were in, and like the bridge and stuff, and the spectacle of it all, and the market, just elevated everything. So you wanted to do the best possible, and the team that were running everything, all the stunt coordinators, Ronan, and then all the guys that came in to help with him, they helped us as well. Like make sure things look believable, because it's all well and good getting the moves down, but you got to sell it. You got to make sure if you're getting hit, you're getting hit. If you're doing some hitting, you want to inflict some pain. So you've got to try and get that intention across, no matter what's happening, or the reality of the situation across, which I find just super fun, because it's basically acting without having to learn any lines, which is like the most fun part.
Season 2 is exciting. There's a lot going on in season 2. There's new characters being introduced, a lot of weird and wonderful people. We go to some interesting and scary locations. You see the market, the Heretics Market. It's sort of like a hot spot for all the odd people. They come from afar. They just seem to live in this one little market, and it's quite exciting to see. The art department did fantastic work with that. The locations we have in season 2 are breathtaking, and you can really see how everyone's sort of like pulled together and made something amazing. And yeah, with the new characters comes like new relationships. There's a lot of relationship building in this series. The whole series is basically about Ren and Hunter's journey and all of the people they've met along the way.
What can fans expect from season 2? I would say you are on more of a roller coaster, I would say, this season. This season goes everywhere. This season we have a lot of new people. We have a lot of old people as well coming back, and we have a hell of a lot of excitement. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be fun, and then the consequences of the whole of season 1 have to unfold somehow. So we see what happens.
My message to the Patreon, any Patreon backers, is just a massive thank you. We could not have done this without you. I didn't think it was possible to do this, something like Ren, simply with Patreon, with just people who really, really care about something, putting money into it. It makes me feel like I'm part of something that actually really matters and people want to see. So I'm quite excited to see where this goes and what the Patreons actually think of Series 2 of Ren.
Message for the Patreon supporters, thank you so much for helping us. It's been amazing for me, one of the best experiences of my life, and the fact that you guys help and contribute every month just makes this show, which is so good, just keep on going. And we want to do it forever, right? We want to make all the seasons we can. And we're going to get old at some point, so I'd rather do it when we're a bit younger.